Welcome to Mathare, Nairobi, Kenya informal settlement. We're here with some wonderful gentlemen. It's running away now. And they're making incredibly imaginative and entrepreneurial ideas for business development. They're taking some of the broken waste around and creating beautiful art. If anybody's interested in New York, Tokyo, Paris, interested in getting some of the world's most interesting art from some of the areas of the world that need the help the most, please contact us. As you can see, these are mirrors that have been broken into pieces to create vases. It's showing where we are in the world. Picture of Africa. We are down, I believe, around here. And this community that we're standing in with children around us are generally living on less than $1 a day. And creating still beautiful art. And usually the people are very happy and doing very well. The other day I was meeting a student that was living in a place like this, and he was a national tennis champion. A lot of these kids are really good kids, happy kids, right? How are you? You're fine? You're fine or you're great? Are you very good? Yes? Or you're very, very good? Yes, yes, yes. Cool. Say hi. What's your name? What's your name? Paulo. Paulo. How old are you? He's shy. How old are you? You're 8 years old. Cool. What's your name? Okay. I'm standing in one of the poorest parts of the planet. Almost everybody here is living on less than $1 a day. This community is called Mathare, Nairobi, Kenya. These guys are living here and they're showing us around. And the kids that are around us, these guys are living here and we're trying to help them develop, sell some of the clothes that these guys are making and help them with the school, right? Say hi. Okay. Welcome on the tour.
Yeah, walk, talk about the road.
This is 2018, sorry, 2014, and you can see people are starting to live on top of the waste. Okay.
Okay.
Saying welcome to Mathare. Come on in, have some fun.
Hello.
Hi, Grandma. Nice to meet you.
Shosho sasa. Yeah.
Hi, Grandma.
Talk something.
So we're meeting with the grandmother, and she's just finished having her, it looks like their tea and bread, and we're in her home talking about some of the developments we're doing with kids in the area. Your friend, what was his name that is making the mirror art?
He's down there.
Yeah, what is his name?
Eddie.
Eddie. So Eddie actually takes the broken glass and glues it all together and makes beautiful art out of the broken glass pieces, like pictures of Kenya and pictures of Africa, and helps some of these kids go to school and get things to eat and drink. Hello again. I'm doing very well. We are now walking through one of the main streets in Mathare. Hello.
Hello.
Walking to Old MacDonald's farm with the ducks and some of the animals here. This isn't just a farm, this is where some people are living. And you can see, obviously they live here, this is where they do the laundry. And they have no windows or chimneys in the houses. The houses are maybe 3 meters by 3 meters. So 10 feet by 10 feet wide if they're lucky. but no chimneys, no windows. So when they smoke, they have no electricity and no bathrooms. Some of the waste is on the ground, and it's flowing through the middle of the community. You can see another day in Paradise, Kenya, Nairobi. I'm okay. I'm very good. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Some of our sisters, yeah?
Hi sisters, hi sisters, hi sisters.
Hi, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
What's your name?
Rita.
Rita? It's nice here, it's cooler. Outside is hot. It's nice, it's better here.
Yeah.
If we are looking closely, you can see some of the ground. It's not even dirt that it's on. It's just people are living here with, there's no city garbage collectors. It's just the trash in the ground. And the ground is actually just piled up of garbage. So we're standing on piles and piles and piles of old plastic bags. It look like dirt, but it's just garbage. The ducks are happy. Some of these kids go to school. There's a YMCA close by, and they're able to get some education for learning everything, and not just the theories and things. That they're getting training on how to develop skills, and some of them are starting to learn how to sew. So some of these kids sew their own clothes and their school uniforms. Some of them, they are saying that they can make toys out of pieces of wire, like down here, and they bend the wire and they change the wire and make it into shapes like toys, like plastic Lego men or motorbikes and things like that, and they sell them. It usually takes 30 minutes to longer to make the toys, and they sell them for about 20 cents to 70 cents. And so they can make money, but they can't really keep this money and spend it on toys for themselves. They usually need this for their food or medical care. And some of the children were talking about how they know Facebook, they know Twitter, they know the internet, they know that there's pollution here, but there's worse pollution in New Delhi, India, and Mexico City and Beijing with air pollution. Here, the air is beautiful, but the ground is not very good. So these kids are studying, and they're also aware of this from the classes, but they can't be very active on the internet because the internet costs too much. Internet costs about 1 shilling per minute, right? Is it the same price here? Internet access is 1 shilling per minute. But the kids that we saw in Kibera the other day, they couldn't pay 1 shilling per minute. 1 shilling per minute is equal to 1 penny per minute. So the kids can't pay 1 penny per minute. It's too expensive. They're using it for other things. So if anybody can be interested in helping, we need many just pennies to help these kids get online. So please start donating pennies for the internet access and computers, clothes, textbooks, sporting goods, and heck, if you can, come build some houses with us. If we keep the video going constant all the time, sometimes I might talk, sometimes I'll be quiet, but you'll see all of these houses are the same. What is the size of the houses? How big are houses most of the time?
Record. Ukitaka mstari haraka
8
unapeleka
feet by 6 feet. Okay.
na record.
10 by 8. Okay, so almost all of these houses are 8 feet by 6 feet or 8 feet by 10 feet houses. And you can see there's no windows, they can't afford the windows, it's just old scrap iron that they find. And that's usually the best because it's strong. A lot of them might be made out of paper, cardboard or plastic things, but they wash away when it rains during the rainy season. Also on the roof, it's also the same type of metal, but there's no chimney. And since they have no electricity, is this electricity or no? But no electricity in this? No electricity. There's sometimes, it looks over here like maybe there's electricity. Usually they have to borrow the electricity from the government power lines. Since the government doesn't try to supply electricity here, they're supplying electricity over this part of the neighborhood, going to rich areas. There's golf courses beside us and expensive houses beside us. But they don't have lights, there are chimneys, so they're cooking with fire, and they use the fire for lighting, and there's a lot of smoke inside. The smoke is what the children breathe, and there's a lot of people here that are basically getting serious health problems from the smoke. So.
And also another thing, as you can see, also the houses have been constructed with iron sheets. Mostly it's not iron sheets, it's just scrap. They just collect scrap from wherever they can find, from industries, from government disposal points, and they come and use that to construct their own structures.
A very good point of here, if it's still going,
Yeah, still
a
good.
good thing about here is maybe they're not locking the doors all the time, maybe they trust each other. Big happy family, look, no locks.
I'm not going to say hi.
Hi, mother.
Judy.
Judy.
Ajui Kiswahili?
Swahili? Asante.
He doesn't know.
Welcome. Hapo kwetu.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Muulize swali yote na nitamwambia. Shida ni uko na shida gani?
Izuri. Nove na otokora otoleaga.
There's a lot of poverty here, yes. So we're trying to get these guys, big cities, New York, send over some of their extras. Help out. Asante.
Asante.
Kwa vizuri,
You can see the river or the stream beside us. This is just wastewater. Sometimes it's just from it's a sewer line. Sometimes this is just human pee and human excrement. But it's some of the only fluids they have.
Another thing that you can notice along these informal settlements, you can see that there are no clear paths, there are no drainages at this place. People walk just close to wastewater which is running, and this is posing a lot of risks to the young kids who are just walking around here.
Typhoid and other diseases are very popular here. And one thing that's interesting, the government is saying they're starting to give medical services here, but the people here still have to pay the government for the medical service, which is interesting. The people go to the clinic, doctor can give them a prescription sometimes, but the people have no money to pay for the prescription, so they have to usually use natural medicines and maybe herbs or witch doctors and things, traditional medicines to get fixed. So if you have some medicines, or if you are interested in volunteering to help with some projects, please join us. This is like what, coconut, not a little baby's head, right? It looks like air. I don't want to test. I don't want to ask questions. Interesting. We can take a turn, right turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah, as you can see, the more we get deep into this informal settlement, the worse the conditions they are. They are too steep. The structures are not very permanent, and they cannot. They are posing a risk to the families that are staying close to one another. Because when it rains, you find that the soil starts to pull out, and the structures are left just hanging, which is a very big risk.
So I'm showing you this on YouTube and Facebook. This is our version of the information superhighway, giving you the information. One thing that's very interesting, yes, it's very poor, and yes, they don't have very much. But most people here seem pretty happy. They would like help, they would like some things, but they are all very kind and it seems very well educated, very polite, very nice. Maybe it's because they have a lot of Guinness. Guinness. Secret to success. Hello. Having fun. Rock climbing. Who are all of those rock climbers out there? Try climbing on these rocks. This may not look like much, but some estimates say there are 2.5 million people living like this in this neighborhood. Welcome to just one part of Nairobi.
And as you can see, the rooftops of these structures, they are not permanent. They are using stones to help the roofs to stay in put, and which is very risky.
It may look bad and it may look like people don't care here, but many times they don't have hammers, they don't have nails. And if they can find this garbage metal, they can put it on, but if the wind comes, the wind can blow it away. So they have to take some things like the rocks and put it on top if they don't have screws and screwdrivers and nails. So some of this stuff is on top just to hold the roof on their home. Another thing is, when you're looking at the ground, you see a lot of garbage. And you think maybe these people don't care. But you have to think deeply, because these people, they don't have garbage trucks coming. The city doesn't come and pick up the garbage here. So the people that live here, of course, they will have garbage, and they have human garbage and human excrement. They have no place to put it. There's no city dump or city collection. They have to drop it on the ground. Sometimes it's better, it's smarter to put the garbage on the roof so you can save it for later, like a closet, and eventually the ground looks like this. These people are smart, these people are nice, they're happy, but they would appreciate some help, because the government, the president, owns almost all of the country. The president is super rich, owns many hotels, and doesn't talk about this. There seems to be no projects to help this. No electricity coming here. You can see around, there's no electric wires. Some people might have it, but definitely not for every. They say less than 20% of the people have electricity. Almost no one has water. They have to walk a long way to get the water. And the kids are falling down, as we can hear behind us. These ropes that we see, the strings, it's not electric wires, it's just to help them try and clean their clothes. They're proud, they like to have clean clothes. This is the way they do it. How are you? I'm good.
Another reality that you can see on the ground is you see that
They're so friendly. See this?
people are constructing houses along sewer lines. This is a good example. You can see a sewer line passing through the slum.
Yes.
And people just constructing on top of the sewer lines.
Right here, coming down.
Okay. How are you? Are you good? Are you okay?
Yes.
Mr. Photographer, do you want a hand to come down off of the rock and garbage pile? So we keep filming? Hi guys, how are you? Okay. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Can we are we gonna keep filming? So we have lots and lots of film, and then we'll go on the computer and cut the film later. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? I'm scared of falling down now. But now, yes, good. Okay. Now it's almost impossible now to walk without walking on top of human excrement. Don't forget, these are all homes and no windows. Welcome to the wild side. This is where humanity started. And they still have a lot of humanity. They're very kind. Watch where you step. Don't step in a human poop. Hi, sisters. Are you a sister? I don't think so. She's lying. You're a brother, yes, I guess so. Hi. I already saw you. I saw you many times. What's your name?
Hello.
Justin?
Joseph.
Joseph. Nice to meet you, Joseph. What can you talk to me about? You would like us to bring some books and laptop computers and stuff. Okay. So I see, is this electric wire? Is that electricity? You got electricity? You're borrowing it in the Kenya power lines. Okay, good. So we look forward to helping provide more books, more laptop computers. Don't forget, internet access. These kids know Facebook, right? Who has Facebook? Anybody? You got a Facebook account? What's your Facebook page? Maybe we can promote it and get guys to start sending you books and computers. It's a good idea, right? You don't want? You don't want to get that promotion?
I don't have a phone now.
You don't have the phone now. We need the phone. And like I said, many people can't have it because internet access is Kenya shilling. 1 shilling per minute, right? 1 shilling equals about 1 penny per minute. So if you can provide 1 penny, these kids can have internet access for 1 minute. Please provide many, many, many pennies. Millions of pennies. What else do you need? Books, laptops, and good education centers, of course. Good homes would be good. Bricks, if there's some construction companies would come, like I'm sure Korean construction companies or North American construction companies could come in here and in days put up fairly good housing for people. It should not be very hard to make even brick sewage systems and cover them with brick so that they don't have to walk on this. Make it so that there is access going back and forth. It's not hard. It just needs some effort and some help. Ready to go again, Joseph? Yes.
The ducks are here down.
Ascaris lumber.
You know, it's a nice catch of these things, yeah?
This is the catch, yes. A lot of these. Is he dinner or just for eggs? Or both?
You know, they put here, sometimes they sell.
Sometimes they sell the eggs?
Sometimes they eat the eggs.
Yep.
They can sell the eggs.
And these are associated. They're associated with tapeworms, the Ascaris lumbricoides, some of these worms that come in through the feet walking barefoot. And you'll see Joseph is walking. Oh, he was walking. Now he's got sandals, but earlier he was walking with no shoes, and that's where you get worms coming in. And unfortunately, you can't do anything about it unless you want to come and help. Jumbo, welcome, come. This is our lunch?
Yeah, lunch.
This is the lunch? Okay. Chicken intestines for lunch. Soup.
And chicken, yeah. We fried them, yeah. Come and see
We fried them and we're eating soup here. And here's the main kitchen. We're taking reservations. We start at 6 p.m. If you want the reservations, make sure you reserve early.
Yeah, there's some chicken.
Here's this that's getting cooked. Yes. Time to eat?
The smoke.
Yeah.
Want some?
Pay for me, I want to eat.
No, pay for. Oh no.
Sure, I'll pay for you.
It's delicious.
I'm sure it's delicious.
Chukua buda kwa sufuria huko. Ndio huko kwa sufuria une kwa area.
Amosi nayo.
Talk about the smoke. Talk about the smoke, Prof.
Yes, obviously you can see here there's a lot of smoke. The only way to cook it, if you don't have electricity, you don't have a microwave, you don't have a stove, you cook based on the wood that you can find. And the smoke obviously is a big factor. You can't always find wood, sometimes it's just plastic. This smoke is unfortunately very dangerous, and a lot of kids die just by breathing in the smoke, especially.
Stay here in this house.
And that
We live in this house. Yeah.
that is for
can get
toilet.
in.
This is
Look
toilet.
for-
How many
This is
people?
toilet.
How many people share a toilet here?
Many.
All of them.
All of them.
In public
Okay,
toilet.
we'll go see it.
Public.
I gotta pay for the chicken for my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Don't tell my wife. Don't tell my wife. Sure. Here are the toilets, public toilets.
Just this way. You can go to the gents one.
Okay.
Go to the gents one, the toilet.
This is a trick. I heard that I have to pay. I have to pay what? Five shillings? Usually 5 shillings. Okay. Oh wow. Get ready. This is gonna be a fast tour. This is gonna be a fast tour. It's it smells kind of like the Calvin Klein cologne. You gotta pay to use this, and usually 50 people will share one toilet a lot of the time. Come on in, let's go to the bathroom.
So this is the toilet, yeah?
Fast.
So this toilet is used by everyone. You don't pay. When you live in the slum, don't go to the toilet. So they need good facilities in here, water.
This is the toilet, and I honestly, I'm a pretty crazy tough guy. I cannot breathe here.
This is the toilet.
Here you can see these toilets over here.
When you want to keep yours clean, you have to lock it like
Look
this.
at this one. This one's full. It's there's no water to wash it down, so the toilet is full. I don't know if you can zoom in and see it, but so it's, oh, the kids. Sorry, we just left it. We scared the kids away. The kids were actually using the toilet, and when they heard the crazy guy coming in filming, kids ran out of the bathroom.
So you see, when you want to use that, you have to lock it. You want to keep yours clean, you have to lock it.
So you share yours with sometimes 50 people, and you have to make sure it doesn't get full like that. If it's open, you have to lock it to keep your toilet closed for your group of 50 people. Oh wow. I'm just taking a breathing break. There's a crack in the wall so I can breathe some normal air. Welcome, Jumbo, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this way.
Please help us develop some more toilets.
I see. The drainage facility is spoiled.
Yes, the drainage, there's supposed to be pipes coming down, but it's broken.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's not a lot of plumbers
You want to go
here.
inside the house? You want to see inside the house?
Sure, let's go inside and see your house.
Inside one house.
Thank you. Sante.
Let me go here through one house. Let me take you inside this.
How you doing, Joseph?
You are my boyfriend.
You finished and you didn't
You
share
are
with me.
my
Oh my God.
boyfriend.
Yes.
Ngoja kiasi.
You didn't see the Guinness? Come on, how can you miss Guinness? All over the place. They have quality stuff here. Top quality. Look, yes. Come on in. Welcome, Jumbo.
Jambo Nairobi.
Okay. Good luck. That's all I can say, I guess. Can I sit down? Okay. Come on in and join us. This house is what, maybe 8 feet by 5 feet? How many people live here? 4 people live here. 8 feet by 4 feet. I can't walk in more. I'm too tall. I have to lie down. Come on in. It's actually soft. Oh, here's our cooking stove.
Yeah.
This is, if it's raining or too uncomfortable out, you cook here.
Yeah, I can.
And the gas and the smoke is what kills many people. Please help donate some good Good equipment. So here's one set of. Oh, here's our supplies, our kitchen supplies, and oh, the fire. The fire. You're allowed to talk too. The fire is right next to the clothes and the blankets and the bed. So you don't have to walk. It's very comfortable. You don't have to walk far to the kitchen. Obviously, we've got our little boys' shoes, little girls' shoes over here. The maybe the father's shoes.
No, no father.
No father?
I'm a widow.
Oh, a widow.
Yeah. My firstborn.
Your firstborn, your
My son.
oldest son's
Yeah.
shoes. Okay. And all of their clothes and stuff, and their school bag.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Look at this.
Purity.
This is Korean language for Ehwami Sulhakwan. This is a study school for kids here in Nairobi, Kenya. So thank you very much, Korean community, for helping donate some of these things. Please do more. I guess this is our wardrobe closet over here, if you can see it through the smoke. And hey, they got TV. I think I have to go outside fairly soon because I can't really breathe. The smoke in here is too bad. There's no chimney and there's no window. It's unfortunate that a lot of people will probably get sick with smoke and health problems here. Don't forget, 1 penny, 1 minute of internet access. Please donate as many pennies, shoes, books, stoves as you can. I have to get out. I can't breathe. Thank you. What was your name?
My name is Irene.
Hi, Irene. Thank you for the tour. Next time I come back, maybe I'll make reservations, stay overnight here. Kenyatta University guest house is a little too expensive. Where's mine? Oh my gosh. Where's mine?
Hizi tunadishingi hizi mamara.
Ongea na kizungu yako. Ongea na kizungu yako.
Hizi ni mamara. Chicken intestines here, they fry them and they eat them. These are called moshogis. This is a small chicken, a small kitchen with some firewood. As you can see, this firewood.
GM Foundation, many foundations for helping them develop some. We'll see.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The drainage passes under the
Welcome to
kitchen.
Nairobi.
Thank you. Hey, chicken feet. That's a delicacy. Korean people like that.
Yeah,
Korean people like that.
this is somebody taking a nap here. So getting high.
Korean people like that.
Nobody bugs you here in the ghetto. You see, he's high. He's taking a nap. Nobody can bug him here. Okay?
He's so sick.
No,
She don't have a mother.
Oh, is he sleeping? He's not sick.
he's sleeping.
It's at least it's a place with no.
Provide him with things, yeah, like a house somewhere to live.
Okay, that,
Gloves.
if we hear we're looking for a house, clothes, shoes, pillow,
Shelter.
blankets. Yes. He comes and he tries to help. Since he has no home, he helps and cleans some of the toilets and stays here in between. Hey, I forget how to play hopscotch. Is this that game where I'm supposed to hop? Right?
Yeah,
How do you
that's
play
it,
this? How do you do it? I forget how. Can you teach me? Mostly played hopscotch by the girls. Hey, little one, where'd your shoes go? Hi. This. High five. Do the high five. What's your name? Sasha? Are you Sasha?
She's Julie.
Julie. This is Julie?
Yeah.
Julie, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Except you don't have shoes. We need to get you some shoes. How much do shoes cost? I'm sorry. I'm talking too much. I'll leave. Bye-bye. Julie doesn't like me talking too much. Time to go.